Hello, welcome to my channel. Firstly, there is a change on the Leetcode daily challenge. So now you can actually see the challenge question at here in the problems page. And if you don't see that, which might mean you are actually still using the old version. So you need to click a button here to convert the page to the new version. Then you can see. So today we are going to do the 1143, the longest common subsequence. Um, also, also another thing is the time has changed. So now the Leetcode daily challenge problem will appear at the UTC time, midnight. So it will be 5 p.m. Pacific time. So just a plan, do a different plan. So okay, let's look at the question. So 1143, longest common subsequence. Given two strings, text1, text2, return the length of the longest common subsequence. If there is no common subsequence, return 0. Um, so a common subsequence of two strings is a subsequence that is common to both strings. So the question is example 1, ABCD, ACE, then the longest common subsequence is ACE. Example 2, ABC, ABC, the longest common subsequence is ABC. And example 3, ABC, ADEF. So actually there is no such common sequence, so the result is 0. And the text length between 1 and 1000, text only contain lowercase English characters. So we're actually looking for, because it's between 1 and 1000, so complexity of O(n) square will be enough. So also, yeah, we are going to get an algorithm of this time complexity. So yeah, and so the subsequence. Firstly, let's maybe getting an example. So assume we have two strings. So to get the longest common subsequence, we are going to use dynamic programming, and we can see this two string. If we can define a DP array of we get I and J, which is the longest the longest length of a common subsequence between between 0 until I and between text 1 0 and I, and text 2 0 and J. So we define the DP array's definition of this. Then we need to find the transition function. So like if the two arrays I and J is at index I and index J, so we need to actually to convert it into subproblems. That's the basic dynamics. So there are actually two possibilities. Possibility one is text 1I is equivalent to text, I mean, it's the same as the text 2J. So in this situation, actually dpij is will be dpi minus j, dpi minus 1 and j minus 1 plus 1. It's possible that we can update dpij with that. But if they are not equal, then it's the second possibility. Actually, if the second possibility is including all the, no matter it is equal or not equal, we actually can because oh yeah, actually it's one is not equal. So the second possibility, if not equal, then we can get the dp I minus 1 j and or dpi j minus 1. So dpij will be equal to either comparing the part before I, which is 0 until I minus 1, or the part before j to this string, or so So this is the transition function, and then we need to just when we do the coding, we need to be careful of the initial condition, and also the output. So the output will be dp m maybe m minus 1 n minus 1, but in our dp I will actually make a dp array of m plus 1. I will leave one more dimension so that the initial condition will be easier to be counted for. So then this one will be I minus 1 j minus 1. So, and also the here will be changed to I minus 1 j minus 1. The equation doesn't need to change. So it will be corresponding to I minus 1 j minus 1 in the string. And for the initial condition, so that firstly dp0i should be 0, right? Because the one side is empty, the other side have letters. The longest length of a common subsequence is 0. So dp0j dpj dp0 i0 dpi0 should be also 0. So because when we initialize the array, it's already 0, so it's fine. And also for the other part, actually 0 is also fine, like dpij 1i larger than 0 and j larger than 0. Yeah, we can also initialize this as 0. So okay, so that's basically the think process. So we convert the problem to the sum problem of a dpi minus 1 j minus 1 or dpi minus 1 j and dpi j minus 1. So yeah, so now actually let's start coding. Firstly, I want to get the length of both text. Then also I will convert it to the char array, so that it will be a little easier to get in the char. And then let's define the dp. So as I said earlier, I will get one more dimension. So that dp00 will mean the empty comparing to empty. So we can define those dpij longest dpij will be longest length of common subsequence between text 1 and text 2. So as I said, the initial condition is already taken care of by default. So then we can directly go to the loop. So we need to starting I from 1 because we already have initial condition. So j plus plus. Okay. Then then we can consider the taken care of the two possibilities. So if S1I then we need to dpi minus 1 and j minus 1 plus 1. Else dpij will equal to max dpi minus 1j or dpij minus 1. So in the end, we just return the dp mn. Yeah, so let's check some basic example if it's working. So the space complexity is also m times n. Yeah, so also to be more accurate, this one is m times n for the time and space. Okay, so all the case it works. Okay, so it passed. Yeah. So let's conclude today's daily challenge. So if you have a question, please comment. If you like the video, please subscribe or click like button. Thank you for watching. See you next time.